Hi, this is a product review for the Logitech Harmony One. I wanted to do a video review so that I could show you some of the cool features that we've discovered for this remote. I received this just the other day. It is extremely easy to program. It comes with a USB cable that you can connect directly into your computer, download all of the information that you need from the internet in order to replace other remotes that you have. For example, we've been able to replace our DirecTV remote. We've been able to replace the Sony DVD and Sony television remote, as well as the remote control for several other components in our system, such as the VCR and the Sampo DVD player. One of the cool things about this remote is that based on the product code that you download, it programs itself. However, if you aren't able to find the exact product code that you want, the remote will actually learn. You can set another remote up right behind it and program each button that you would like to use in a fraction of the time that it takes to actually learn a new remote. It does have a touch screen right there. You can see that there are several buttons which also mimic other remotes that you may have. Channel up and down, volume, there's the replay button for TiVo type devices, and a normal keyboard with your numeric identifiers. One of the cool things about this remote, and actually the coolest thing that I have found so far, is that it has a motion sensor detected inside it. In other words, if you pick up the device and you move it around, it suddenly comes to life and you're able to use the remote. The activities menu allows you to select from various options such as watching a DVD, listening to the radio, watching TiVo, and with a touch of a button, it will automatically transmit power on signals to your television, your TiVo, your stereo device, whatever it is that you have identified that you want to start up. So as you can see, it automatically turned on the player, the television, and the TiVo box. Not only does it turn the components on in sequence, sometimes when you have to turn things on, your stereo needs to be on first, or then maybe your television, but it also powers them off as well. Using the power button right there, whatever you currently have active will then be turned off. So if you have just selected the option to watch TiVo, it will power off your TiVo device, your television, and your stereo system. If you're going to be listening to the radio, one of the options that you can choose is to automatically have it set a station, so that when you press listen to the radio, it goes to the exact station that you want on your stereo system. Because it is touchscreen, you can move left and right through the system. You can choose the options button for a tutorial, setting date and time, the activities button, or look at the devices that are within your system, a television, VCR, and you can control them all independently using the touch screen. We found it to be very easy to use, even with the TiVo device. TiVos sometimes have a really cool remote that allows you to have, these up and down arrow keys for voting. All of that is also available within this new remote. Actually, on the touch screen, it will create up and down arrows for you based on the type of device. The replay button doesn't necessarily work as exactly as we had wanted. In fact, this replay button here does not work with TiVo, so we've actually programmed the rewind button to do the same thing. This button will now jump back 8 seconds. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but in the first testing of the product, we haven't gotten to that yet. It's very easy to use, and it so far has replaced 5 of our remotes. It is also rechargeable. The coolest thing, other than the touchscreen and the motion sensor, is that it is a rechargeable device. It comes with a handy docking station right here. You just place